Hey everybody, welcome back. Today is going to be episode 6. Unlike yesterday's episode 5 blunder. We are outside again because of the lovely background. I kind of couldn't resist putting this in the background for the video. So I might not be in full frame, but that's okay because I think it's more about the background today than anything. And with this episode 6, still on season 1 of the Power Ranger audio drama by Scyther Inc., is titled Wrath of the Dragon. If y'all remember where we left off yesterday, the Green Ranger was made, messed up the command center, Alpha, and Jason. So this episode picks off pretty much with the team taking Jason to the hospital. They go to the one Kimberly's dad works at Angel Grove. So Jason's being treated, and then Rita sends her forces out to go kill the Rangers, of course. And since they now know who the Rangers are, and that Tommy wants to finish the job off on Jason. So they go to the hospital, with it being just Tommy. Sorry, not they. And Tommy puts out a call using his helmet to magnify his voice, which is a really cool idea. And there's some other aspects about the suits I haven't talked about yet, which I will do in the season finale. Well, the Rangers are in the room of Jason, of course, because Jason cannot fight. He is near death. Well, push comes to shove, and the Rangers are, in a way, forced to morph in front of Kimberly's dad. So he now knows who the Power Rangers are. Which gives a really good dynamic to what a parent would do in this situation. Learning their kid is a superhero fighting evil, or fighting off aliens in this case. But I like how Carl went into the mindset of the parent of, oh my God, my child is putting their life in danger to fight these creatures. I don't want her to, because it's Kimberly's dad. I want them to be safe, but at the same time, having that conflict of it's for the right reason. Now this carries on later into the show. No spoilers. Yeah, I know. Acting like Miss Rivers from Doctor Who on that one. No spoilers. Alright, but the main focus on this one, outside of course, Kimberly's dad finding out, is the Rangers break 2 rules. 1, letting their secret out. 2, they escalated a fight. How? They were forced to bring in their Zords to attack Tommy, Goldar, and Scorpina. Because they were getting their butts handed to them. To the point where Billy had his morpher destroyed and couldn't morph anymore. Also, they escalated that fight by bringing in the Zords, which broke one of their 3 rules. But the show also, well, this episode also made reference, even though they have these rules in place, that sometimes they're going to have to break them. And they will when it's needed. Now, there's no punishment for it because Zordon in Alpha is out of commission at the moment. But it kind of did lead to a drawback of where Tommy was talking with Rita, and it forced their hand to find his Dragon Zord. And if you're a fan of the show, you know the Dragon Zord is very strong. And more of a kaiju Godzilla type Zord than a mythological dragon. Which is still cool because the 18th century definition of dragon is the same as our dinosaur. Minus one aspect, but I'll let y'all look that up. So, he can still classify as a dragon. Sorry, it's cold out here. So, this episode has a lot of unique fight scenes in it. Between 4 of the 5 Rangers and the villains, and then they have a giant sword fight at the end, towards the end of the episode, which is beautifully written. And it's one of those episodes that the narrator steals the show again, which there's nothing wrong with, because with it being an audio drama, the details matter. So Carl did a very good job of writing it, and the narrator did a very good job putting the passion into it to make one believe they can watch these 2 fight scenes take place without a television screen in front of them. With that said, I'm going to end this episode of the review, but I'm going to speak on something with the whole TikTok thing. Only because I put a lot of thought into it, so I am going to post the last episode and this episode to YouTube, to TikTok, as well as YouTube. Yeah, the ban might not be fully lifted, it might just be delayed, but I shouldn't punish those that wish to only view on TikTok because of that. So for that, I am sorry. But also, I will extend this video. So for those on TikTok, goodbye for now. And those on YouTube, I'm back. Alright, so for those on YouTube, I stick to the 10-minute time frame for TikTok because I know that is a platform a lot more people use, or some people like me use both. I greatly appreciate the support and everything. And now this episode, being episode 6, is the midpoint season. So y'all gonna get a little bit more information because I can make the videos longer on YouTube. And I got a kid following me around with a snowball. It really wants to throw it at me.
Snowball on camera.
Okay. He's been following me the whole time, so I'll let him have that one. Well, I always wanted to start by saying that I started this journey to do these reviews as a personal growth journey for myself, and hoping at the same time it does entertain or that somebody can learn something from it. I know a lot of people go to YouTube and TikTok looking for money. I'm not one of them. It's like, if I go big, I go big. If I don't, I don't. This is more self-healing for myself. I am being a little raw and real at the moment, but that's I felt like this episode kind of needed something extra for it being the halfway point, and to give my YouTube followers something extra as a gesture of support for y'all, because y'all support me. But yeah, starting in 2023, I got hit real hard with PTSD. I don't know exactly where it stems from. We're still trying to figure that out. But it was bad that it put me in a 33 percentile that it causes seizures and other issues, which sucks, but life happens. And now I've listened to Scythers Inc. stuff, not from the beginning, but pretty well off into season 2 of the Power Rangers. And I did go back and catch up on this stuff. And I fell in love with their work, found them on Facebook, and inadvertently found one of my old friends that I haven't seen or talked to in a long time. He actually works with them, Shane Cochran. I'll shout out to you, Shane. And listening to Shane's work, voice acting.
No part 2.
I love my kid. But listening to Shane's work and go along with Carl's work, and even because Shane writes for the Mask Rider side of it that ties in with the Power Rangers. So that's going to be my next body of work. I figured I'll start with those 2 categories because those are the ones I'm more comfortable with compared to the Batman, the Avengers, and especially Star Trek. Because my anxiety level goes up and down a lot due to the PTSD. So I'm using this kind of like as a health healing process for me, because I want to be able to do more. I want to go back to work. But Carl's work has spoken to me and helped keep me going, because I don't know, I attach myself to stuff like that for some reason. So when it's something I like, I go into it full on. So when I came up with this idea, I did reach out to Carl to get his permission. I know a lot of review channels, they just do the review. They don't talk to the person they're reviewing. But that's not me. If I'm going to review you, I'm going to talk to you. So he gave me the blessing to do this, which is really awesome of him. And I'm also going to be doing some reviews on other stuff. So I'm going to have some bonus episodes for YouTube only. One of them I plan on doing after I finish the first season is about animated Power Rangers. There's 3 animes I know of. Love After Destruction. Love After World Domination. Go-Go Loser Rangers. And the new one that's only 2 episodes in at this current moment. Red Ranger is an adventurer in another world. So this, because I know there's a lot of speculation about how could a Power Ranger show be good and animated at the same time. These 3 shows, granted one's only 2 episodes in, I feel like are nice groundwork. Even if they are silly, they make jokes about the Power Rangers, but that aspect still goes along with some of the Super Sentai stuff. Like Don Brothers, I heard, was still a Super Sentai show, but it was a parody show. Or like the original, I think it was Car Rangers, the one that Turbo takes place on, well, uses footage of. So sorry, I'm about to get hit with another snowball. And I will be getting my son's channel up, The Bird. Help him get that up before, even though he's still going to hit me with another one. You want to say something? The camera's not pointing to you, because I know you don't want to be shown on camera.
Snowball Part 3, The Snowman's Revenge.
Seriously? Yeah. Alright. Okay, love you, kiddo. So yeah, so sorry, this video and the last video is completely different format than the other will be normally. Just excited about the weather aspect of this area, because this is not normal for where I live. If we get this, it's to be 7 to 10 year span or longer. So I just wanted to kind of let y'all enjoy what I get to enjoy on a rarity. I know some of y'all probably like, snow and ice, we get that every year. Whoop-de-doo. Well, comment and tell me what you like. We can talk about it. Alright, but I'm going to go inside now. I am freezing. Thank you for y'all's time, support, and everything y'all done to help me. I will see y'all later.